Hey everybody, PS5 is almost here. How hyped are we? Philip says he's very hyped. I am also very hyped. And right now, this video is going to explain what retailers are going to have the PS5 in stock on launch, what is the best technique to use to actually secure the console at each retailer, and a lot of other tips based on what happened with the Xbox launch. If you find this video helpful, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, but more importantly, just to help secure your console, follow my Twitter page because anytime a link goes up, even during tonight's live stream, I will be putting it up on Twitter. And also, I tweeted out this morning, I tweeted out some other accounts that posted all of the Xbox links right when they came out, and they've been following all the PS5 stuff. So it's not about me or my growth or whatever, it's literally about getting you guys a console. So if you go to my Twitter page, you look at those two tweets and follow all those accounts, that alone is going to help you tremendously. But let's get into the specific retailers like Target, GameStop, Walmart, all those, and talk about the best strategies and what time the PS5 is going to go up for sale on the websites and apps. So the first one I want to talk about is Target. Now on Saturday's video, which you can actually go to right here, we got a copy of the official internal employee memo of how they're going to handle the PS5 launch day at Target. So obviously that was clutch information. And in that memo, it said that they are intentionally not telling the employees or customers what time consoles go up on launch day, because they believe that if they told people the actual time, their website could not handle the traffic. But the big question, what time did they go live for the Xbox? Well, they went live for the Xbox at approximately 1:20 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 12:20 a.m. Central Time, and that's 10:20 p.m. Pacific Time. My live stream tonight is going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Do I think consoles will go up at that point? No, but we're just going to be building the hype and be ready for it to switch over to midnight, because a lot of retailers for the Xbox did go live at midnight, including Newegg and the Microsoft Store themselves. Now, Sony themselves, will they be selling PS5s? We don't know. They haven't released any information on that, but of course, that's going to be one of the main places we'll be checking right when it turns to midnight. There's a good chance. Back up a little bit, I was still talking about Target. Target worked really well for the Xbox launch, and part of the reason for that was because it was mainly in-store pickup with the consoles they had in store, and they went online before the stores opened, so no one could snatch them up and take their inventory away, like kind of what happened with Walmart, but we'll get into that in a minute. So my recommendation for all these sites is to be using the app when available, when the site does have an app in addition to the website. But the websites worked just fine for the Xbox, just the websites. I never even had to use an app to get the Xbox in my cart many times from many retailers. However, PS5, we're talking about a whole new level of traffic. So really have your apps ready tonight. In addition to the website, I still personally prioritize the website. I have people ask me which is better. My answer is always both. But if I had to pick one, I would pick the website. But don't miss out on a console because you're not doing both. Now, when Target went up, in order to do the pickup in store, you might have seen when the Xbox went live that you didn't have any available at your store. But if you just clicked the button that said search other stores near me, you would see tons of stores. Some were sold out, some had tons of consoles left. They were all like within like a 50-mile radius of you. And that's what we're going to do for the PS5. Now, they did have ship-to-home options as well if you did not want to pick up in store, but all those won't be coming till next week. So if you want to secure the bag for launch day, bring home your PS5 on launch day, your best bet is going to be Target and pick up in store. Moving over to Newegg, this is a site that sells a lot of different tech stuff. Now, whenever we're not talking about one of the major retailers, people always ask, is it legit? Is it legit? Newegg is definitely legit. So if they go up at Newegg at midnight, like they did for the Xbox, they have a website, and you can use Newegg's website to secure the PS5. Before I talk about Walmart, one huge tip, guys, is with all these websites, Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon, Target, GameStop, make sure you've created an account in the website that has all your payment information saved. So when these go up, you don't add it to your cart and then take 5 minutes typing in your information, or maybe even 1 minute typing in your information, and then boom, it's gone. Because unlike the Xbox, the demand of the PS5 is going to be a lot higher. You're not going to be able to get away with that. Make sure all of your accounts are created on these websites. Next, Walmart. Walmart has stated that they will have no in-store stock on launch day, and that they will be selling them at 12 noon Eastern time, and then again at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then again at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and again at 9 p.m. Eastern time on their website only. However, they said that the Xbox would be online only as well, and they had that for sale at noon Eastern time on launch day. But anyone that showed up in the store when they were already open, which they're open for a few hours before noon, that asked for a console, they just straight up sold it to them. They ignored their own official announcements. They ignored their own protocols. So for Walmart, I don't recommend camping. PS5 is different because Sony said that they're not letting retailers sell it in store, but Sony doesn't really have a say. Once Walmart has the console, they can kind of do what they want with it. So I don't recommend camping anywhere. I 100% don't. But that being said, with the way Walmart handled Xbox launch, you might be able to just go into the store and get it. However, they did have them in stock online as well. So if going to the store is not an option with you, if you're trying to be safe, make sure you're logged into Walmart right at those times, hitting F5, refreshing. You can get an auto refresh extension if you want to help you be refreshing on your browser so you don't have to pay attention. Again, anytime something happens, even if you're just listening to my stream in the background, if something goes live, I get excited, I shout it out, I start tweeting the links, I pin the link to the chat. That's why the live stream is so helpful. That's why we helped several thousand people, and I'm not exaggerating, several thousand people got their Xbox last night from the stream. You look at my pinned tweet, I asked people to like that only if they secured the console, and I made it just before the Xbox stream. So some of the people liked that from the pre-orders that I helped them get, like maybe like 100, 200, and then the other 2,000 were all from my live stream. So hopefully we can replicate that, maybe get that over 5,000 likes by the end of PS5 launch day. Best Buy was a big dud for Xbox. They never went in stock. As soon as it flipped from being a pre-order product to a real product, it never went in stock. It just switched to coming soon to out of stock because they had already sold all their pre-orders. So they don't have Xbox. I doubt Best Buy will have PS5. We will be checking it throughout the stream constantly just to be sure, but I really have no hope for Best Buy. Amazon, they did have Xbox Series S in stock, but not the X. So it will remain to be seen whether there's any on Amazon. We will be checking that as well, both the regular disc edition and the digital edition, which leads me to the next big thing is people want to know, where can I get the digital versus the disc? Will Target have any digital? And the answer is we really don't know. But when you use Pop Finder, which is an app that can help you check the retail stock of different stores, only disc editions are showing up at Target. However, there wasn't really any showing up at all for Walmart, and they ended up having both the Series S and the Series X. So because of that, it's very possible that Walmart could end up having the digital as well. But if digital is what you're going for, your best bet is definitely Walmart, because they didn't go so far as to confirm it in their tweet, but they did list both the disc edition and the digital edition as both going to be available during their launch times where they're selling them online. Lastly, GameStop. GameStop did have Xbox bundles. Keep in mind, GameStop and Microsoft are now actually partners. So they're basically extensions of each other. They're working together. Will GameStop have PS5s? I don't believe so. I'm hearing from GameStop managers, and I was hearing this beforehand, and it ended up being true, that they would have Xbox for launch day, but those same managers tell me that they would not have PS5s. They told me the only PS5s that they would have is if someone pre-ordered it in store and then canceled it, which is going to be nearly no one, because even if they decide they don't want it, they could easily just flip it or, reach out to a friend that wants it. Almost no one is going to be canceling, so it's really not worth it for GameStop. However, website, definitely worth checking. Now, GameStop has been doing these ridiculously expensive bundles. The Xbox Series S is a $300 console, and they were selling $800 bundles with just so much stuff that nobody wanted. Like, sure, an extra controller, okay, I'll take that. A few games, maybe there's one of those games you might want. Then 3 months to Game Pass Ultimate, headsets that no one wants, just crazy stuff. So that's why even if GameStop does have it, they know that people are going to do anything for this and that they can make those crazy bundles. So I'm really not looking forward to GameStop. Other retailers like Costco, Sam's Club, Meijer in the Midwest, Now, a lot of those retailers, Costco especially, was great for securing an Xbox. I believe they may go in stock as well. Those are all websites that we're going to have to constantly be checking since we don't have the information except for who went live for the Xbox. It's going to be, that's the whole point of the live stream. That's why the live stream is beneficial, and it really helps people get the console. So instead of worrying about what website am I going to have to go to, you're with us. You're with the chat. If you're forgetting a website, we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be checking it. You're going to be checking your own on your devices, on your phone, on your iPad, on your apps, on your PC, whatever it is. So even though we're going live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just make sure you get here before midnight. So when you see me live, make sure you're here before midnight, because at midnight, stuff will probably start to pop off. And then one more thing about those Walmart orders that I need to mention is a lot of the Walmart orders, if you get it shipped to home, won't be there for launch day. So unlike the Xbox, where if you bought it from Walmart, you could go in the store and get it, Walmart's saying that that won't be the case for the PS5 orders for whatever reason. So if you want to secure the bag, day one, Target is going to be your best bet. They went live 1:20 a.m. Eastern Time. But based on that memo, I feel like Target won't go the same time. I think they're smart enough to realize that if they go live at 1:20 for the Xbox, people are going to be expecting them to go live for 1:20 for the PS5. I think they will intentionally pick a different time. So that's why make sure you're here right at midnight. Target is going to be the place to go. And well, it's great that you can do the in-store pickup, and you know, as long as you're willing to drive like up to 50 miles somewhere to get it, it gives you a better chance even if you're a little slower. But they're gonna go so fast. There's zero delay on my stream. Sometimes YouTube adds a few seconds delay if you're watching me in HD. So around midnight, if you're watching me in 1080p, bring it down to maybe 480p. And that way it'll minimize the delay, then just refresh it. Any other updates, like if we know for a fact another retailer will have stock, if we know for a fact what time online orders are going to happen anywhere, if GameStop comes out, says anything, I will make a tweet about it right away. This is the final video update, but it's not my final update. I'm constantly updating. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and as soon as we hit 8 p.m., instead of having to follow my Twitter for updates, any updates I'll be talking about right in the live stream. I'll be live. That's another part of the reason why I'm going live so early. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope we all secure the bag tonight. I am, by the way, if you watch this video to the end, I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 console this month. I'm giving away the disc edition. There'll be more information on how to enter that giveaway in a future video coming out later this month. But I'm doing that because I'm so appreciative of this community and I just want to give back and help others. So thank you for watching, guys. I will see you tonight. I am super hype, and I'm so grateful and proud of the community that we've formed. Bye, everyone.